Hey everybody, it's Roseann from Live Fit with my Lifepro, Rumblex Pro 4D, and the Power Flow Pros. That's what I have, the Power Flow Pros today. And we're going to do our lower body workout. I'm really feeling very blessed today that I get to take you through this in a level 1 workout. A lot of my training online right now, lives with Lifepro, have been kind of more informational, instructional. Today's a workout. So grab a water bottle, grab a towel, and grab a yoga block if you have it. If you do not have a platform yet, this workout will still work for you because we're using dumbbells. And it is a lower body workout. I have my shoes on today. You can do this barefoot, but be careful. As always, you want to make sure you don't drop weights on your feet. But I've got my shoes on today. I just decided to keep them on. But I'm going to basically be showing you about 7 exercises. And we will be using weights on them. And if you are a beginner, welcome, welcome. You're only a beginner once. You end up using some lighter weights. As you get stronger, we'll amp it up a little bit, or you'll take the level 2 training or level 2 workout, which I will be doing live on Friday. So welcome everybody, Roseann here with Lifepro and Live Fit. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, trying to beat the heat, staying cool inside, and what better place to work out than inside at home with the Lifepro products. Please let me know if you are viewing in, where you're viewing from, what products you have. If you have any of the Power Flow products, at this point, we've got the Power Flow, the Power Ups, the Power Pros, the Power Plus, the Power Pros, which I haven't, did I say that? The Power Max and the Power X, Power Flow X. So there's a whole big line of products when it comes to dumbbells and weight training. And if you are shopping around, check out, we put the link in our chat box that you can purchase any of these products. Most sets come with 1, some come with 2, I believe, but start with 1. That's all you really need, especially for this workout. Most of the workout I'm going to be using 1 dumbbell with, or one weight, and that's perfect, right? And this on Friday I'll probably be using 2. And we're going to start with lightweight because it's all about good form. So again, welcome everybody. Let me know where you're heading, where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this workout for the first time, that's what I suggest you watch to see what I'm doing. And then we record it. It'll be on social media, Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. And you can then follow me, work along with me as we do the workout. So today, I'm going to start with the yoga block and the towel for a couple reasons. No weights, but I want to get good alignment because I think with everybody, all my clients, I want to make sure your body's in great alignment so you get the best results. So I'm going to grab my towel, grab the block. If you don't have a yoga block, just go ahead and put a big pillow, or you've got a mini stability ball, the squishy ball, put that between the upper thighs. And let's put the machine on, your power, whatever platform you have. Perfect platform, whatever you bought is perfect for you today. I am going to go on the oscillation mode, and with that having said that, my speed is going to be rather on the quick side. I'm going to keep it kind of high. I'm going to take it into a speed of 40, and I'm going to stand on. I'm going to put that block between my thighs. I call this birthing the block, and we're going to put the towel behind the neck. And we're just going to stand here nice and tall. So you want to feel, because that's the language of your core, is feeling. So you can kind of get on your toes and your heels. This is a level 1. There's not going to be any sitting in here, unfortunately. So if you're not ready to stand up on a platform yet, please check out. Amber came up with a bunch of great videos seated using resistance bands. But if you're ready to amp it up a little bit, you can do the standing. And by the way, if you don't have dumbbells, you still can do this workout. It's totally fine because we're talking about moving your lower body. So I'm just kind of fighting my feet, all 10 toes, even with my shoes on. I want to feel inner heel, outer heel. I'm squeezing that block. I'm holding that towel behind my neck because most of us lead with the chin. And it's going to really not be so helpful for your back, especially if you're dealing with any back problems. Now, why am I squeezing a block? Would be a question you might ask. I want you to feel like you're pulling the belly in. So we're just kind of hanging out here. You know, we've been here for about a minute and a half or so. So we're just going to roll with it, okay? And then we're going to take that towel, and you can reach forward, and you're going to take a little squat down and up. We'll do this just to get those knees and ankles warmed up. Push your butt back as you reach forward. It's just a baby squat, lubricating the knee joints and ankle joints and the hip joints, and breathe. For reps, here's the deal. Anywhere between 6 to 8 if you're a newbie, 8 to 10, maybe 10 to 12. I don't want to go any further than that because the vibration platform is going to already contribute to muscle contraction. You're going to take that block and remove it. I'm going to put it on the chair. I have the chair handy, and we will use that for one of the exercises. So at any time, grab a chair. Now, I want to just work on a little bit of hip, knee, and ankle mobility. So hands on the hips, knees bent soft. You're going to shift left and right. First, find that shift. It's kind of like you're on a boat, right? You're shifting left and right. And breathing. As you all know, if you have your platform, you go wider. There's a lot more vibration happening. Welcome, Nancy. I'm glad you got the Rumblex. Don't you love this, baby? I know. I love this. I love my mini waiver. I probably love any platform that I have. Okay, now from here, I'm going to go ahead and bring my legs in a little closer. And now, knees bend forward, shift back and around. I want you to feel, and you see my hands are on my hips. I'm making circles with the hips, the knees, the ankles. A little bit of lotion. Motion is lotion. And breathing. Reverse it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Get those hips out and around. Even guys, come on, you got to do a little hip action here. A little hula hooping or belly dancing. 2 more. And 1 more. Awesome. So now, carefully, you're going to slide your 1 foot back. I don't care which one. Kind of wiggle it back until you can feel your heel drop, the front knee bends, and come back up. Let's do that 4 times. Drop the heel. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just trying to stretch a little bit of the Achilles. Abs are in. 1 more. Drop it. Great. And then switch. Now, be very careful here. Don't let your chin pop out. Pull that chin in. If you're not sure, hands go behind the head, so there's more weight on that back foot. I'm a big fan of hands behind the head for that reason. I can't tell you guys how often I see too much chin jutting out. It's just not, whatever happens in your neck is going to happen in your back. So you don't want to crank into your neck or crank into your back. Great. 1 more time. That should be a nice stretch. And release. Awesome. Okay, so that was really all the warm-up I want to do because we're going to go right into it. So you're going to grab 1 weight. Now, if you want, remember, anytime you can grab 2, this is a level 1, so I want 1 weight. And I'm going to go and adjust. I think for this, I'll go for 9 pounds. Okay? I like to hold the weight, and I'm going to show you this. Okay? Right here. My elbows are in front. You're going to hold it to your chest. You're going to step up, right leg up, right leg down. Okay, we're just going to do 6 of these. Okay, this is a simple step up. You breathe up. Now, you can layer this for those of you that feel comfortable with it. I'll show you that in a moment. Switch legs. Left leg steps up. Now, I'm not just popping up. I want to squeeze that glute. Squeeze, contract the glute. Come down. Exhale up, both feet side by side. And lift up. Feel your left butt cheek working. And 1. Now, we can go back to do this a little differently for those that care to. Put the weight on your shoulder, or hold on the side. Step up, tap, down. Same leg. Up, down. Up, down. Here's your option. Up, down. Get it, hold it for a second. 2 more. That's just your option to the step up. You can do both. Switch legs, switch arms. Arm either weight at the shoulder or at the hip. Whatever feels best for you. I am bending that back knee. It's not a lunge. I'm just going to soft landing toe, heel, toe. So I land toe, heel down. I roll through the foot. And by the way, it's my left glute that's tightening up. And do 2 more of these. Great. That's our single leg step up. It's a great way to start. Now we're going to squat with a wide squat. And here's where you use the chair. Take your weight off to the side for a moment. I'm still on oscillation mode. I will go into a program. I'm probably going to use P3 for my next one. But right now, oscillation. Now, I want to make sure before you do anything here that when you sit down, there's no weight yet. Sit down and legs wide. If you are new to squatting, I want you to put your hands on your knees and come up. Sit down slowly, abs down. Now watch my chin. Pull it in. Okay, I want you to feel that. If you feel safe with this, you can put hands up here and stand and hinge from the hips, sit back and down. If you're okay with that, hands go behind the head, elbows forward. Shift, or I should say hinge. Feel your feet come on up. Now, if these all feel good for you, let's stay with that idea, but we're going to add the weight. So again, I'm going to the 9 pounds. I think 9 pounds will be my default today, okay? Level 2 on Friday. I'm going to put the weight here, right at my shoulders. Elbows are forward. Hold the chin in, shift, and lift. Exhale, squeeze the butt. If you squeeze the butt muscles, the glutes, you won't lock your knees out. But if you hyperextend, it's not a good thing. Squeeze your tush. And then come on down, nice and slow. That's the work. It's when you shift up, exhale, press, push down into the platform, squeeze, inhale down. And again, I'm only doing about 6 to 8 of these, give or take. Pull the chin in, shift back. Now, after this next one, I'm going to do a little hover. You are welcome to sit down. I'm going to come down. I'm going to hover for a moment, hover. Maybe a little pulse up, 3, 2, power up, 1. Shift down, slow, slow, slow. Come on up. We'll do that 3 more times. Breathe in, exhale, hover, little pulses. Line up knees over toes, all the way, power up. Squeeze soft knees at the top, shift back and down. I'm getting out of breath doing this. Take a breath, exhale, hover, slow down up, 3, 2, press up, and all the way down. Excellent. I kind of clocked on that one. Now, carefully, shift, take your weight off. From here, I'm going to go into what's called a deadlift. I want to demonstrate that first. You can have your chair in front at one side, but let me talk about the deadlift just for a second, just while the heart rate comes down. When I do a deadlift, and I'll show you from the side here, I'm standing tall. It's kind of hard to stand on this sideways, but here's my normal posture, ears, shoulders, hips. I'm going to shift my hips back, and there's the line. Long back, belly in, chin in. I'll have my weights here, and then I'll squeeze and come up. Over time, and it will be over time, you're going to hinge more and lift, lean over. Okay, flat back, belly in, tighten the tush, and lift. If deadlifts are not in your life right now, you can go ahead and put one hand on so you have some support. It's too much stress, and then lift up from there. That might be helpful to have a chair. Okay, platform's off. That means P3 is on, okay? If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. I always answer within 24 hours or so. And I keep checking occasionally because it'll pop up on, I get a notice that there's a comment. So I'm happy to answer your question. Okay, here we go. It's a pulsation right now, just to warm things up. I'm going to take my weight. Now, you can probably do more weight over time, but I want you to err on the side of caution. I'll say that a lot. I'm holding on to the sides like this. Think of it like this. Guys, I know you don't shave your thighs, but you know, gals do. You want to shave your thighs, come just to your knees, tighten your glutes, and stand up. Chin pulls in. That's an inhale here. Pull the belly up, exhale, and lift. Nice and strong. I want to get a nice tall posture, okay? Come on down. And up. Now I had mentioned for some of you, you might want that chair, which means one side is going to work harder. To the chair and up. You can do maybe 5 on one side and then 5 on the other side. You're going to feel a lot more on that glute. But I'm going to stay to the center right now. Weight down. Now this is not an arm exercise at all. Well, we can compound it, but I want you to focus specifically on glutes. Tall spine. Lift the collarbones to the chin. Chin tucks in. And let's go for 3 more. Hinge from the hips. Push your butt back. The knees over the ankles and squeeze. Okay. Remember what it felt like to have that yoga block between your thighs? You might even consider yoga block between your thighs on this. And here's your last one. Hinge and lift. Again, just leg work, not upper body today. So that was your deadlift. Okay. Now the next one we're going to do is a side lunge. So I'm going to move this aside, move the weight aside. I will move the chair aside, any props to get anything out of the way. Okay? Let me get everything out of the picture here except my weights. Try to get it out of the way. There we go. Okay. Here's side lunging. Here's how we're going to start. Just to make sure you're good with what's going on. I'm wide. I'm going to go to one side and the other. Straight leg. This is just the kind of tracking of the knees. If you got that, you're in a good place. Slide over, center less vibration, out to one side, more vibration. My left leg is on, right leg is off. Toes are pointing out. So I'm going to side lunge and come back. Now grab your weight. Here's the deal. You're going to side lunge toward that thigh and press away. We'll do 8 on this side. Exhale. So you're driving the weight into your knee and back up. Now when I come up, I want to feel that floor leg. There's a stretch of the inner thigh that I'm pressing. Hand goes behind the head. That keeps me an honest person here, that my chin's not coming forward. Belly tight, 3. There's a little hinge of the hips, 2. And 1. Great, come to the other side. Okay, toes out. Now, some people like to hinge over on this. I already did a deadlift. I don't need to do any more hinging. I want to put pressure into the quad, knee alignment. Oops, I just lost my power. What did I do there? Oh. Okay, let's take it from the top. Technical difficulty, it happens. There we go. Okay, so come on back here. Shoulders back, pull up. Breathe in. Exhale, drive through the platform. Shift over, press. I want all that inner thigh muscle to work while the other inner thigh press. You've got 4 more of these. Push through it. 3. So this is single leg on the platform side lunge. 2. And 1. Now I'm going to add on to that a bit. So I'm going to come back. You can repeat that set. Hold on to the weight like we did before for our squats and such. Okay, now I'm going to lunge into it, step up, come down, and squat. Okay, so I'm going to lunge up. Actually, it's a wide squat. My knee comes over. So we got a wide squat here. It feels like a lunge position, but I'm taking my leg off and breathe. So you can see when I land, I'm in a almost like a Pilates V lateral rotation for 4. Breathe in. We're adding the step up. 3. 2, soft landing, everybody. And 1. What I mean about a soft landing, when you come down, watch my left foot. I'm going to toe, heel. I'm going to roll up, heel, toe, okay? So I'm going to roll up, heel, toe, and land. My toe finds the ground and land. My weight is centered between both feet down here, and I push into my platform leg. Breathe in. Here's 4. And down. 3. Like you've got the block between your thighs. Squeeze. 2. And 1. That'll get your heart rate up too. So now, bring my heart rate down a bit. We're going to go ahead and do what's called a split lunge. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is put your right foot on the platform. Take a big step back with the left leg. Square it up. Both knees are going to bend and up. I'm on my toes. So we just did a split stance. It's basically a lunge, right? But it's stationary. You like your weight at the side? Perfect. You like your weight at your chest? Perfect. I want the knee to point down. You press your chest up. That's perfect. Or your weight here at your shoulder. Either way, you've got 3 choices. Last one. Okay, switch sides. So I want you to see, and I'm going to show you from the side here. I have my weight here. I'm taking a big step back, okay? That when I bend my knee, I'm in 90 degrees and 90 degrees. And then I press straight up. And I'm using the back leg to push me off the ground. I'm pressing into the platform leg, which, by the way, is shaking like crazy because I'm on an angle here. You breathe in, head over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, belly tighten in. For 4. That back leg's doing the pushing to lift me up, but the front leg's doing the stability. 2 and 1. Release. So that's your split lunge back. Now, some of you may want to do a split lunge front. Be very careful, as always. And I'm going to bring my camera down just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about here. When I'm taking a split lunge from the back, I want to step forward a lot and bring my toes down. Now, what that means is I might have to actually bring this camera back more to show you what I'm talking about. There, that gives me more. Okay. Here's my afternoon light. Oh, I just shut my platform off. Sorry, guys. I think I'll go in oscillation mode. I'll keep it easy. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm squaring things up. My front foot is forward a lot. When I bend down, both knees are tracking over the ankle. This is a lot more booty work here. Foot on the platform, I feel more quad. When the front foot's on, when I take the foot back, I feel more butt, okay? You're going to breathe in, keep your head over your shoulders, push off your toes. Not to say your quads not working out. What I love about lunges, it's calf, it's quad, it's hamstring, and it's glute. Multitasking. Now, from the back, let me show you what that looks like. Hopefully you'll see it. Okay, put it back. I'll show you on an angle. How about that? Because I think angles are going to show you more. Okay, belly in. Ears, shoulders, hips. We're going to come down and watch my knee. It's too far over my foot, so I'm going to step forward more. It's a pretty wide stance, right? Okay, I'm going to bend down and press up. This hip stays forward, the tailbone stays down, the belly stays in, and exhale. I'm keeping the weight centered this time. You could always keep it here. You can always keep it here. You can have 2 weights eventually. It all works. Give me a couple more. Drive into the front heel and the back toes. Abs always stay in place. And 1. Wow. If that's not enough to make your legs quiver. Okay. So we did single leg step ups. Just to review while the heart rate comes down. We've done wide leg squats. We did deadlifts. We did one leg on the platform, side lunging. We added a wide leg squat to that. And then we did a split lunge front and back. Now I'm going to do a curtsy lunge. So I'm putting my weight down to set it up. Remember, this is level 1. Level 2 on Friday will be much more challenging. So I'm going to put my foot in the middle of the platform. I'm on oscillation here. You know it. You're off to one side. A lot more jiggling going on. So start here to make sure you feel okay with this. I'm going to take the back leg, and my hips are now at what we'll call 2 o'clock from here. I'm going to bend both knees and come up. This is all I'm doing on this. That's all this exercise is, okay? So let's add weight to it. Now remember, center, not a big deal. If I take it off to the side, you see the shaking going on? I'm going to twist. Whoa, just holding my twist is a lot. I'm going to put my weight on my platform foot side. I'm going to come down and up. I think it's a little too much vibration for me, so let me re-cue that. Okay, bend and straighten. You can hold the weights here, but I want you to turn your shoulders. Okay, it's your hips that are rotating away. Your shoulders are square with the platform. And a lot of inner quad here. A lot of inner thigh on the other side. Bending in and down. Hips drop and up. I love curtsy lunges. Challenges your balance as well as your strength. 4, 3. Don't worry, we're going to stretch 2, guys. 2 and 1. Release. Okay. Shake it out a little bit. You got another side. So what's it going to be? On the edge or the center? You decide. Once I do that, I want to make sure my hips, I start here, right? I took my foot forward and rotate my hips. So my knee is on an angle. Be very careful, knee problems. Make sure you're pushing into that big toe foot, okay? I'm going to bend down. My shoulders are square with the platform. I'm pushing to both feet. The back heel, by the way, I don't know if you can see it, but it's lifted. I like the weight in front of my chest because I can't lean into it then. I have to dip like a Lipton tea bag. Press up, soft knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So the last exercise I was going to show was a bridge. However, this level, I don't want to be flat on the ground at all. I'm going to keep you standing. So we're not going to really bridge traditionally. What we're going to do is grab our chair. I'm going to bring my camera up a bit. I love bridges. I totally love bridges. But sometimes we just, we can get on the floor, we can't get up. So let's work with standing upright. And I think I'll move my platform on an angle so you can see more of what's going on. I think you can see more. Okay. So no weight on this one, guys, just platform work, okay? We're going to come down onto all fours. That's called table pose. I'm going to bend my knee, okay, and then I'm going to kick my heel up. You're going to bring it down and bring it up. Now, this is a pretty intense exercise without any weights. If you feel so inclined to do so, and again, I want you to really, I'm always erring on the side of caution. This is just 4 pounds, okay? What I want to do is I'm going to put it around my knee. I'm going to hold it there, and I'm going to find my position, okay? I'm hugging that weight, okay? Now, this is a little challenging because I'm going to hold that weight as I lift up and down. I might not come down that far, I might not come up that far, but I'm kicking my heel up. Now, if a weight is way too intense, you're like, hey, this is level 1, I can't do this. I'm going to take it off. No worries at all. I'm going to go to the other side because I think I worked that leg enough. Take your towel, roll it like a little roll like that, okay? Okay. I've got the towel behind my knee. And I'm going to show you from the back, okay? I don't like to shoot the moon at you guys, but I'm going to show you from the back. Okay, knees are bent. I'm going to make sure I have all my weight on my left foot. My right knee is bent. It's going to hold the towel. Shoulders are square. I'm going to bring my knees side by side. I'm going to kick my heel up and down. Exhale, up. Pull the belly in. Shoulders back. Exhale. So it's known as a donkey kick, everybody. Okay? Just going up and down. 4. You can point your toe if you like that. 3. Some people tend to cramp up their calves. 2. And 1. And then come all the way down. Use the towel. All right. So that's hamstrings and glutes, which are part of what happens in a bridge. It's a lot of glute and hamstring work. Okay. You are done with your workout. We're going to stretch. So please have a seat on your platform. Well done, guys. I hope that workout was effective. I have my heart rate monitor on or my Apple Watch, and just by showing you this, it was 150 calories for me in probably let's see, 25 minutes or so. So you can repeat this exercise. I'm going to give you a suggestion. Cross this leg over, hinge. Do the first set without the platform, without weight. Just do it to feel your all the movements. And then switch. And then you're going to cross over. And then kick and switch. So when I say kick, you're going to kick your leg out, push down, and kick your butt back. Okay, so you want to feel it. You can do this a couple times. Here's your hip mobility. So you don't have to hold the stretch. You're looking for mobility. So donkey kicks for the piriformis. You got it. The piriformis and a whole lot more. So if you alternate this, you're going to feel some release into the hips. Okay, so that's your option for that. The next thing we'll do is just take one leg back. Okay, I'm going to slide the leg back. I'm going to push down into my platform leg. And I'm getting a nice big stretch in the hip flexor. I'm going to roll my heel back. My quad's going to stretch, and then my hip. And breathe. My platform, I'm rolling it at about a 30. It's almost shutting off, so I'm going to add back on. I'm going to go back to my lateral move. What the heck, why not? Lateral, since I'm on my rumblex. Oops. Just finishing up here. Speed is going to be about 40, again, 30 to 40. Okay, we're going to stretch that other quad. So here's what I'm doing on here, guys. And I'll show you from the side. In the yoga videos on Lifepro, I do a lot of these stretches, okay? I'm going to bring my knee back. I'm going to roll it. Hip flexor stretch, ear, shoulder, hips. You're going to feel a little glute, but I'm looking to stretch that hip flexor out. I'm not weight bearing, right? I'm bending my knee, quad, and glute. Do a couple more of these. And breathe. It should be a nice rolling move. Boy, it's that time of the day where I get all my mini blind shadows. Great. Okay, come on back up. Now, we're going to carefully go work into our hamstring. So I'm going to take my chair. This is a hamstring stretch. Okay, we set it up when we were doing our deadlifts. But now, back is flat, legs are straight with a soft knee bend. You're going to sit back and then straighten the legs out. My weight shifts over my hands, shoulders over hands. I'm going to sit back for a second, stretch out through the butt, and lift the tailbone to the sky. Pull the belly in. Do it one more time. Neck is long. Now from here, you're going to drop your head, pull your belly in, and then lengthen your spine. It's called a cat-cow. Okay, we're going to round the spine. Exhale and inhale. Long, straight legs. Straight as possible. Again, soft knee bend, but I'm pulling my thigh bones up. And one more time, exhale. Draw the shoulders back, head reaching away, and stretch. Carefully come on up, bring that chair back onto the side. Let's do our calf stretches again. One heel down and up, just a few of these. All those lunges and squats we did. Lengthen out. Switch it out, other side. Toes at the very edge, lower lift like a Lipton tea bag. Think of that. And then finally, we're going to have nice soft knees. We're going to roll down all the way, drop your head, shake it out. Take a big breath in, tuck your chin, roll up bone by bone. You're going to reach all the way up to the sky, interlace your fingers, press up. Soft knees always, but let your head rest into your hands as you look up to open up the whole front of your body. We did a lot of hip flexor kind of work. So I make sure you open it up, squeeze the booty a lot, and then release. Okay, guys, level 1 workout today. Roseann Zaft here at Scottsdale, Arizona on my Lifepro 4D platform. I hope this was helpful for you. I see a question. I was just going to ask you how to hold my head. So yeah, cat-cow is really a great one to do. And always think about this. Take a fist distance under your chin. And this is where your head is the whole time you're doing work, okay? I saw this, I was watching some videos the other day of a trainer that was like sticking his head out. And this is killer on your neck. I mean, he was a young guy. He doesn't have the problems, the issues in the tissues that we might have. So you want a nice long spine. Your core is working. Your neck muscles are working to support your head. And then, yeah, the cat-cow standing is really nice. I think you're going to really like that one, Mary Beth. It feels good for hamstrings and glutes. You know, and as always, if you're comfortable with just sitting back, you can take your legs and kind of hang them over your platform and just let that vibration come up. Crank it up, crank up the vibration. Let your legs relax here and just feel that energy moving up your legs. So you can keep your legs here and just hinge forward. That's another way to stretch your hamstrings. I like to do one at a time, just so I know I can really emphasize the lengthening in my legs. Again, watch your chin. It always wants to lead, but it should be your heart. If you think about your heart lifting up, your rib cage lifts, you pull your belly in. It's such a stronger, more effective stretch. Okay, just lean forward. Go to the point where you feel sensation. Okay, so again, I hope you had a great time working out with me. I hope this was effective and challenging. If it's not challenging, go slower in the moves. Maybe make your speed on your platform a little slower, because then you have more instability. Add a little bit more weight. Definitely always incorporate your breath and your alignment. That's where you're going to get the best results for strong and shapely legs. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you want them to look great. You want to feel good. That's the most important thing, so you can feel strong. So have a great rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing you level 2 on Friday. Don't be afraid to even come and watch it, because you'll be there before you know it. Bye for now.